Yo, what's going on, chat? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? We here. Duval. I don't know what the Tennessee Titans say, but we got an AFC wildcard matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's what we got. Duval versus the Tennessee Titans. Go Titan. Is that what they say? Tighten up. Dude. I don't know. I just can't stop saying Duval. Shit's terrible. I didn't realize my microphone wasn't working. Rough Days, I appreciate you for your 3-month sub. I appreciate you so much, dude. You're literally one of my first subs. Thank you so much. And here we have the Jacksonville Jaguars facing off against the Tennessee Titans. The Titans visit the Jaguars in his AFC wildcard matchup. First drive to come out in a heavy run formation. Jamal Anderson runs it, tries to get the outside. Stiff arms one defender, gets tackled down after a 4-yard gain. Yo, thank you, Rough Days. I need to add more, like, I got like some subscriber emotes. I need to get some more in there. Inside zone handoff. Jamal Anderson carries it for a 6 yards on that play. As Jeff George is the leading quarterback for the NFL, he leads the league in passing yards. 5,100 yard passes, and he gets his receiver Andre Hastings for a long 10-yard catch.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So we had some technical difficulties in the office. The microphone wasn't working, but we're back up and running now. So as the Tennessee Titans get on the field, they're at the 46-yard line. Jeff Hastings throws it, hits his receiver, tackled shortly. Jaguars defense circling, running straight to the ball, giving no time for extra yards after the catch. As another drop back, hits his receiver, catches it downfield for a 12-yard gain. A dot by Jeff George. He does lead the league in passing yards. As he throws it down the field, finds somebody wide open again, and he breaks the tackle, and he's going in for a touchdown. Tennessee Titans take an early lead, 7-0 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ken Dilger. Easy, as Jeff George is going into this playoff matchup with a 40 touchdown, 11 interception ratio on the season. At first they had a bad start to their season, but then they started picking it up at the end. And now this is an AFC wildcard team that's scary to play against. As the Jaguars get to return, and their returner is taken down at the 27-yard line. Steve McNair, inside of his rookie year, finished with 3,932 passing yards and a 35 TD to 12 interception ratio. As they come out in a split tight end formation. Play action, hits his receiver downfield. And that goes for about 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun formation. Motion in the backfield. Play action again. Surveys the field, and he overthrows Barry Sanders. You know, that is a hard target to hit. He's only 5'8", and to think that he's so elusive. Just imagine trying to tackle that 5'8" guy, and he's juking everybody. As he gets the handoff, goes in the middle, taken down after a 3-yard gain. So they come out in empty formation. Steve McNair calling audibles at the line of scrimmage. Drops back for a pass. Surveys the field, throws it down, and he's caught. Talk about the catch on the field by Isaac Bruce. Steve McNair drops back, hits his tight end, and he's tackled down at the 3-yard line. Long handoff to Barry Sanders, and he fights for it. Gets tackled down at the 2, 3rd and goal for the Jacksonville Jaguars as they work their way in the red zone.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Drop backs and tries to hit it with tight end, and they end up having to settle for a field goal. John Randall and the Titans' pressure is coming through, causing some problems for this young rookie. As they have some balls on them, they decide to go for it, and they get an encroachment penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Talk about a lack of discipline right there at the 4th and goal. And all it does is move the ball up a little, move the ball up halfway to the goal line. So 4th and goal from the 1. They still decide to keep their offense out. As he drops back, throws a jump pass and hits his receiver wide open. The Jacksonville Jaguars answer the Tennessee Titans, Wesley Walls. Look at that jump pass. They don't normally teach that to a lot of rookies, but they don't normally teach that to quarterbacks, but a lot of these rookies seem to be jump passing. Look at Jackson Jaguar doing a little surf shimmy right there. So the Jaguars, after seeing the Tennessee Titans score, give their own chance at their offense as they go down the field and score 73 yards for a 2-minute drive. So as the Titans get to receive the ball again, they're returning down at the 20, 25. Jukes one defender, gets taken down shortly afterwards. The offense will start at the 26-yard line. As you can see, the Titans don't normally let up that many rushing yards throughout the year. So far, they're at 26 yards on today. As Jeff George play action passes, hits his receiver on the close out route, and they get 10 yards for a first down on that first catch. Titans at the 37-yard line. Run another play action. Finds his quick tight end, and Wesley Wills is taken down right at the line of scrimmage. So that is the end of the first quarter, as we have here in the Jacksonville Jaguars versus Tennessee Titans. Couple touchdowns. One by tight end Wesley Walls, and the other by the Tennessee Titans tight end. As you see, this guy gets trucked and ran over. Jamal Anderson. It's a big backfield. It's a big running back right there in that backfield. Talk about getting a weight room. So Tennessee Titans come out at the beginning of the second quarter and empty. Throws a quick screen. Number 82, Jimmy Smith, gets 4 yards on the catch. Pressure coming. Finds his receiver right down the middle. And he gets us 9 yards to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So the Titans move the ball. First and 10 from the 48-yard line, right past the logo. So they get ready. Finds a running back right in the middle. 4-yard carry, 4-yard gain before he's taken down by the middle linebacker.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 48-yard line.
And he finds his receiver, looks for Ed McCaffrey. He can't hold on to it. I don't know if you guys remember, but this last Titans versus Jaguars matchup, Ed McCaffrey had 2 touchdowns, one to tie the game and the other to win in overtime. He drops the first one here today as the Jags sense of pressure and get home. Sack. Jeff George taken down, and this leads to a 4th and 14 from the 44-yard line. As McCoy comes screaming right through. He has nowhere to turn. So the Jaguars send out a punt block formation as they get to return. And no one gets home. As Barry Sanders bluffs and calls a fair catch. And it's kicked through the end zone. So Jaguars will get the ball at the 20-yard line. Jaguars only have 4 rushing yards today. Barry Sanders can't get started. If they can keep him at bay, it might be looking good for the Titans. As play action, Barry gets the ball, gains 3 on that catch. Single back formation. Motion right, hands it off a jet pass to Keyshawn Johnson, who's taken down shortly. That is a tall rookie. 6'4". Motion, surveys the field, and he decides to try to run it and gets taken down short for the first down for a 4th and 3 at the 27-yard line. So the Titans defense comes up, stifling his Jaguars. The Titan gets ready to punt it, or Titans get ready to receive the punt. They have a lot of open field. Gets past one defender and taken down at the 40. So good field position as Jeff George comes back on the field. Scored a touchdown the first drive. The second drive, not so nice for him. As he finds quickly hits his receiver. Looks like to be Jimmy Smith. And they come out in I formation at the 2nd and 1. No surprise. As this comes to Jamal Anderson. Oh, play action. But they do hit the running back as he gets the first down. And he drops back, surveys the field, hits a receiver, and he almost throws an interception. That safety came flying right over. Talk about a cover 2. He didn't even see the safety. Throws the ball again, and his next receiver drops the ball. Normally, these receivers hold on to it, but nice play by the first safety a couple of plays ago, and the linebacker right there. 3rd and 10 from the 50-yard line. And he almost throws another interception. Jeff George is getting inconsistent after an amazing start to this game. So again, this will be our 3rd punt of the day after starting the game with 2 touchdowns. Steve McNair takes the field, him in the offense again, as he comes out in a single back formation. Get ready to throw it. Throws it, hits his receiver. Keyshawn Johnson catches it, 9-yard gain. Getting ready, really close to the moving the chains right here, as they do not hand it off to Barry. Instead, goes to his tight end, Wesley Wells, who tries to spin off a tackle and gets taken down by an array of Titans. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
36-yard line.
As he hits another receiver and he drops the ball. I'll tell you what, this run game is looking kind of weak right now. As he hits Barry Sanders right up the middle, Barry runs it, jukes one defender, and he gets tackled down after gaining 34 yards on that catch and run. I told you this 5'8" running back is very elusive. They need to use him more often. You saw what happened when what he did to San Francisco in week 4. If they can get anything closer or similar to that in this game, this lights out. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Steve McNair finds a receiver, gets a nice out route, nice in route, and a roughing the passer penalty added to the end of the first down catch. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 14 instead of the 28-yard line. And he hits his he tries to hit the tight end and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't complete the catch through the dive. A very inaccurate throw by the rookie. Does he come out with another jet sweep? Fake it, run it to Barry Sanders. He hits the outside. He tries to break pass, breaks the tackle on one defender and gets tackled down by 3. Titans. Timeout called by the Titans as they try to stop some clock to preserve for their offense whenever they get the ball. 3rd and inches. Jaguars have the ball. Hand to outside zone, and it's easy for Barry Sanders as he runs in for a 4-yard touchdown. Have a day, Barry. As you guys know, that him and his elusiveness is game-changing for any team that he decides to go to. You remember his long stint with the Lions, but him and his Jaguars team just seems to be running all over the nation. Running all over every single team in the NFL. So the Jacksonville Jaguars take a 7-play, 67-yard drive. It only took them 1 minute and 28 seconds to score. The Tennessee Titans, with 1 minute and 14 seconds on their clock, also have 2 tight ends. They fielded a kick return. From the 5 to 10, 15, 20, 25 as he tries to spin off a tackle. Taken down at the 26. Empty formation from the Titans. Jeff George sees the field, calls an audible. Finds somebody downfield, wide open on the seam. Gains a 60-yard reception.
That's good for the Titans. First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Jimmy Smith
First down, Titans.
As he looks down the field again, finds his tight end, and he can't hold on to the tackle.
It's second down and 10.
52 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Hits his en route receiver. He tries to break one tackle, take it down after a 9-yard gain. Another timeout by the Titans. 46 seconds left in the second quarter, right before halftime. As he finds his running back wide open for a first down. And that wound up being a 5-yard gain. Move the chains. Fake handoff. Passes to his running back, Jamal Anderson, as he tackled down inside, so they have to call a timeout. 10 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 5 from the 22-yard line. The Titans have a dilemma. Do they kick the field goal immediately or go for it? And it looks like they take the field goal. Take the points and get out of there. So Titans come into a 10-14 score differential. 7 seconds left in the remainder of the second quarter as they kick it off to the Jaguars. Returning, Barry Sanders, and he takes a knee. Jaguars look to just run out the clock, so they come out in single back formation and give a handoff to Barry Sanders as he gets past one defender and taken down shortly. It looks like they have some other plans as they call timeout. 2 seconds left on the clock. From the 41-yard line, the Jacksonville Jaguars called timeout as Steve McNair gets ready to drop back as he surveys the field, and he launches it up the field, and he has a receiver, and it's swatted down. Almost. Imagine if that was a halftime Hail Mary. Jaguars lead 14-10 against the Tennessee Titans going into halftime. This is your EA Sports halftime report. Between both teams, Barry Sanders is trying to find his way on the ground as he goes in for one 4-yard touchdown. Jamal Anderson telling the little boy to get into the weight room. Shout out to Aeneas Williams, but you got to pick up some weight, buddy. After both touchdowns, the Jacksonville Jaguars gained a 2-score. Jeff George for 152 yards. Steve McNair 126. Barry Sanders has 51 on the ground. Jamal Anderson 33. Isaac Bruce with a 16-yard reception, and Jimmy Smith with 45 yards on the day. As the Jacksonville Jaguars come out of halftime returning, Isaac Bruce returning the ball. Jukes past one defender and take it down shortly at the 27-yard line. I do have to say thank you to all of my viewers. I appreciate you guys for joining, because I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. Handoff to Barry Sanders, who runs up the middle and trucks somebody after gaining 4 yards.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Jacksonville Jaguars 2nd and 6. 31-yard line. Steve McNair feels pressure. Sacked. Titans are sending that heat. Can you feel it? I think Steve McNair does. He sure feels it. As it's 3rd and 12 from the 24-yard line. And he feels pressure again, and he's sacked again. Bring in the heat. Tennessee Titans. Andre Collins comes right off the edge. That's their outside linebacker as he comes in and wrestles Steve McNair to the ground. A rookie feeling that pressure right after halftime. They didn't want to give him no break. Titans get ready to receive the ball as it looks like they'll have good field position. Punt return received, open field. Tries to break past one defender, but the Gunners don't do a great job blocking as he's taken down at 39. Still, good field position for this team as they have 61 yards to go to score a touchdown or a field goal. Jamal Anderson giving the outside zone as he runs, gets a good block, and gains 9 yards on that carry. They really invested in their linemen. All lower tier players drafted beyond the 4th round, but they're very well disciplined. Not many penalties come from this offense. Tackle down by Taylor. 3rd and 1 from the 48-yard line. As they come out in I formation. Handed off to Jamal Anderson to no surprises. He gets the outside and he runs, and there's nobody else out there to catch him. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Jamal Anderson. The Tennessee Titans on a 3rd and 1 score. Big. Aeneas Williams was chasing him, trying to catch him, but you're not hawking down that big fella once he gets open field. Tennessee Titans take a lead, 16-14, barring the PAT. 17-14. These divisional matchup teams are very familiar with each other, as this is their 3rd matchup, and they split the first 2. Kick return fielded by Barry Sanders as he gets it from the 20-25. Jukes one defender at 30. Breaks pass and accelerates to the 40-yard line. Tackle down at the 41. Jaguars come out in I formation. Play action passes. Throws it, and he is hit. I'll tell you what, that linebacker is coming through. He sees this rookie, and he's not giving him no chance at throwing the ball. As they hit Barry Sanders on the outside screen, and he tries to break the first tackle, gets tackled shortly after 4 yards on that catch. And 3rd and 6 on the 40-yard line. This team is finding themselves on 3rd down more frequently than they would like to. Finds a receiver. Instead of him rushing, he runs backwards and loses his forward. What the hell do you call it? Forward momentum. He loses forward momentum.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
So Jamal Anderson, 6 carries for 79 yards and 1 touchdown today. As the Titans get the ball at the 6-yard line. Jack finds his running back, breaks 1 tackle, and he gains 11. Goes for the 1st down. This Jags defense have a lot of room, a lot of field to handle, a lot of field to work with. So see if they can come up with a stop here or allow this Titans to score again. 1st and 10 from the 17. Jeff George drops back, almost gets sacked as he throws it to Andre Hastings, but he can't complete the catch. So 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. Another drop back pass. Jeff George runs it. Dives before the linebacker gets to him. He didn't want to take that tagging. 3rd and 7 from the 20-yard line.
It's 3rd and 7.
There's a receiver wide open in the middle, but Jeff misses him. 4th and 7. The Jacksonville Jaguars capitalize on that great punt, putting the Titans at the 6-yard line. So they get ready to field the punt. Do that.
Fair catch.
Barry Sanders calls fair catch.
The Jaguars take over.
Steve McNair takes the field again from the 31-yard line after going 3 and out 2 drives in a row. They come out in a deuce tight single back formation. And he throws it again. They haven't learned from their mistakes earlier as he tries to run. Gains 2 yards before getting tackled behind.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Handoff to Barry Sanders. He gains 3 yards. 3rd and 5 from the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
As a drop back. Another pass. Steve McNair throws it up. Hits his receiver on the outside route. Talk about a nice catch from the post corner. 37-yard line is where that ball lands them. Near field goal range. The Jacksonville Jaguars are moving the ball down the field in this playoff matchup. Sanders. That is their 3rd wide receiver on our depth chart. When you can get consistent catches like that from your wide receiver 3, that helps out. As Barry Sanders accelerates, jukes one defender, has them all woozy, getting 9 yards on a carry.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
As they do another fake jet pass, runs the inside zone, he gets the first down. So that is the end of the 3rd quarter as we go quickly into the 4th. The Titans lead 17-14. As we resume the 4th quarter. Jacksonville Jaguars will be tanking the ball from the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Another drop back pass. Hits his receiver. Keyshawn Johnson jukes one defender and gets taken down after a 9-yard catch.
Complete to number 19. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So at the 19-yard line, 2nd and 1. A bluff motion. Has Barry Sanders wide open. He catches it, but a holding penalty, it looks like, is going to bring this ball back. And the ball was already going. He held as a defender tried to turn around and gives pursuit to Barry Sanders. So 2nd and 11. Titans as they hit Barry Sanders again. Who gains 9 yards on that catch. 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9 brings up.
So Steve McNair drops back again, and he throws it to Isaac Bruce, who can't hold on to the ball in this drop. The Jaguars have to settle for a field goal. 4th and 2 from the 19-yard line, and they make it. 17 all with 6 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock in the 4th quarter. Titans get ready to field a kick return. Jeff Fisher trying to get his team ready. As they get to the 29-yard line. 4 more than they would have gotten from fair catching it and letting the ball go through the end zone. Jeff George passes it, hits up Ed McCaffrey as he gets 8 yards on the catch.
Complete to number 87.
Titans, 2nd and 2 from the 37-yard line. They get an encroachment penalty by calling a fake hike against the Jaguars. So this moves them to the first down. First down from the 42-yard line. And a penalty on the Titans as they launch it downfield, but it's swatted away. A holding penalty will move them back 10 yards. So 1st and 20 for the Titans now. As Jamal Anderson gets the handoff and tackled after a 1-yard gain. Warren Sapp on a tackle right there. Taking up so much space in that defensive tackle position. It's hard to get any runs off. Jeff George drops back, hits his receiver as he gets tattooed immediately. Talk about a stinger. He's going to feel that one tomorrow. Drops back again. 3rd and 14. Finds a receiver on the outside, and he gets tackled again. Washington, number 29 from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Makes the tackle for a 4th and 11 from the 41-yard line. As the Jaguars get ready to field the punt return, Barry Sanders lets that bounce. And down to the 20-yard line it is for the Jacksonville Jaguars, as they got 4 minutes and 12 seconds to work the field 80 yards for a potential score. Barry Sanders handed the ball and tackled immediately. 2nd and 11 for a loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Steve McNair surveys the field, doesn't see anything, and tries to run. Gets 3 yards on the carry. He's not fast enough to evade.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
He eyes the field. They send pressure. He has a receiver wide open, Keyshawn Johnson. He catches it. Gains 11 yards on that catch for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the Jaguars from the 33-yard line have 2 minutes 34 seconds. They run a fake RPO and hits the tight end. He gains 8 yards. Wesley Wells, the old reliable.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
So they run a handoff to Barry Sanders, who gets the 1st down, but a flag on the play as we also hit the 2-minute warning. Holding will bring them back 10 yards. So instead of a 1st down, it is now 2nd and 9. Steve McNair tries to hit the tight end and only gains 2 yards on that. So 3rd and 7 from the 36.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Drops back. Barry picks up the block, and as he tries to hit his receiver, he underthrows it. Felt the pressure from John Randall.
It's 4th down.
This is going to lead to a punt for the Jaguars again, as the Titans end up having to
Signaled for and taken.
fair catch it.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
So the Titans take the ball from the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. As he hits their tight end, the tight end gets the 1st down or close to it, but a holding penalty will bring them back. Andy McCullum called for the jersey tug. 1st and 16 is where this team will get taken back to. As they throw a quick screen, he breaks one defender and gains 4 yards on that catch. Andre Hastings, 2nd and 12 from the 11-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
They run it with Jamal Anderson, who's taken down after carrying a couple defenders. Gains 3 yards on that carry. 3rd and 9 from the 14-yard line. There's 33 seconds left on the clock. No timeout called by either team. As Jeff George finds a receiver wide open down the middle, and that gets a 1st down. So first time out called by the Titans. Steve McLaughlin doesn't have that strong of a leg, but he needs to get to the other 30-yard line for them to be in field goal ranges. Jamal Anderson gets the carry, runs down to the 40. As they get closer to midfield, they end up just letting the clock run out. So overtime again. Earlier in the year when we had our matchup against the Titans, it did go to overtime, which was finished by Ed McCaffrey, who wound up scoring a game-winning touchdown. Today, both teams gets the opportunity to score. But this game cannot end in a tie, so we'll keep going. As the coin toss is getting discussed, the Titans won the toss and they elect to receive. So the Titans want ball first as we enter overtime. Titans returning the ball. Running right down at the 25-yard line, and he spins. Gains an extra 2 after the spin, so tackled at the 27. Jeff George taking the offense from the 27-yard line. He finds his running back, dumps it off, and he gets tackled immediately. The Jaguars get cute and put a little defensive lineman in coverage on that play. Jamal Anderson receives the handoff, and he's tackled down after a 1-yard gain. Not much. 3rd and 9 from the 28-yard line. So this is a win and go home situation as they're backed up. 3rd and 9. Jeff George launches the ball, has the receiver wide open. Ed McCaffrey. Ed McCaffrey goes up, gets it. Jeff George dropped it in a bucket, and Ed McCaffrey came down with it. Over 2 defenders. See, you expect for your Pro Bowl corner Aeneas Williams to knock that out, but instead, the Titans, their season is saved by the great Ed. As they hand it off to Jamal Anderson, who Warren Sapp tries to tackle him, but he bounces right off of Warren Sapp, gains 9 yards. Jeff George sacked. Hugh Douglas comes in, grabs Jeff George by the jersey and pulls him down. Warren Sapp on a cleanup. 3rd and 9 from the 33-yard line. They are near field goal range, but I think they need to get a little bit closer. As Jeff drops back, passes it, has his receiver wide open. No one was there immediately as he gets first down. You got to watch the running backs. They can peel out and find yardage easily. As the Titans now get the ball 1st and 10 for the 21-yard line. Empty formation, hits his tight end, taken down immediately. A 3-yard catch on that play. 2nd and 7 from the 19-yard line. The Jacksonville defense needs to have some urgency as they come out in 3D linemen. As he finds another receiver wide open, Ed McCaffrey, he is the savior in Tennessee, I tell you that much. As they get closer to the goal line, it's 1st and goal from the 7-yard line, running it with Jamal Adams as he gets 2 yards on the carry. Second and goal. Drop back, throws it to Jamal Adams, and he catches it, but a penalty by the Titans. Holding is going to bring them back. Now, I tell you what, you would think that this is bad, that they have to take the ball from the 15-yard line. This Jaguars defense can't cover down the field. So the more open field there is, the better the odds are for the Titans. As they get a sack and another holding penalty on back-to-back plays, which one do the Jaguars decide to accept? They accept or decline. As they decline it, take the 3rd and goal from the 21. instead of 3rd and 31. Jaguars down, throws a screen. Jamal Adams has a bunch of field, breaks one tackle, and gets taken down at the 3-yard line. So do they go for it? They do not. They settle for the field goal. As they've been keeping the Jaguars at bay. The Titans go up 20-17 in overtime. Steve McLaughlin boots that field goal right through the pylon. Right through the post in the back of the end zone. Jaguars return it. Isaac Bruce goes to the edge and gets tackled down after its 27-yard line. So Steve McNair, can he get his team in striking range, or is it just not enough? As you hear in the song in the background. Drops back, sees the field, throws it, and almost throws an interception on the first play. This Titans defense coming in hard as they are not allowing anything up to this Jaguars offense. As they decide to just run a halfback draw, which they should have been doing the whole time. Barry Sanders gains 12 yards. They need to use this running back. This is a Hall of Famer in the making. A Hall of Famer in the making, and they're not using him. Steve McNair sacked. Goes down 2nd and 16. Loses 6 yards on that play. So backed up, the Jaguars look to air it downfield. Finds his good old tight end who spins and gains 9 yards on that catch. So gains 10 yards on that catch. 3rd and 6 for the Jacksonville Jaguars as they call a timeout to look over everything that's going on. 3rd and 6. Steve McNair calls an audible, changes up the formation. From the 43-yard line, 4-down territory. He finds his receiver, who's down at the 49-yard. So it's 4th and inches. They come out in a shotgun formation on 4th and inches, and they throw it instead of running it. He luckily has Isaac Bruce wide open in the middle. A defensive lineman was trying to cover him. And Barry Sanders catches the ball, breaks one tackle, gets tackled down at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 34. Now this is overtime, so 43 seconds left on the clock doesn't mean much because they still have to finish out their possession. Steve McNair, he decides to just run it. As he runs it, gets 15 yards on the carry and gets tackled down at the 11-yard line. Excuse me, he gets 25 on the carry.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And he wasn't fast, but he was getting chased by them linemen. 1st and 10. Dump it off to Barry Sanders as he goes downfield. He jukes, breaks the tackle, and he runs out of bounds instead of going in for the touchdown. The Titans, to save their season, needs to stop this Jaguars team. They are at the 4-yard line. They hand it off to Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders runs for a touchdown! The Jacksonville Jaguars stunned, winning, coming back after being down 17-14 in the 4th quarter. They win after Barry Sanders walks off and carries his team on his back. A 23-20 win by the Jacksonville Jaguars against their rival opponent, Tennessee Titans. This is a win to set a statement as they progress and move on and get ready for the 2nd round of the AFC playoffs. Since they won, it looks like their opponent will potentially be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Based on the playoff picture, the Pittsburgh Steelers are ranked 5. No. The Dolphins play the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jacksonville Jaguars will play the Baltimore Ravens. So Titans fight hard. Unfortunately, come up short in overtime. Ed McCaffrey did have a great season. as he brought them back with an amazing catch, keeping their postseason hope alive. They just fall short. That is going to be it for today as we sign out. Looking at the stats, Jeff George, 34 attempts, 27 completions. Steve McNair, 22 completions on 31 attempts. Both teams in the 70s on completion percentage. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Jamal Anderson leads the ground today as he has 109 yards. Barry Sanders, 56. Keyshawn Johnson, 73 yards on his day. Jimmy Smith, 65. Barry Sanders at 58. Ed McCaffrey, 57 with the long 38-yard catch to keep the season alive. A bunch of linemen gave up sacks as they worked to take some time to try to work on their blocking skills. That'll be all for today. All right, let's see, playoff bracket. So, after advancing, you got, let's look at the playoff picture. Okay. Packers versus 49ers. Jags versus Ravens. Dolphins versus Steelers. This is the rematch from earlier in the year. Yeah. Tampa 2, 3-4 under. That fits. 4-3 cover 3. Skies 3-4. 4-3 quarters. Tampa 2. I'm gonna switch to a 4-6. Let's see how that works. We'll be getting torched on defense. Let me see this. I'm gonna hop off for a bit, and then I will be back on later. Send me any adjustments to the owners that are watching the chat. Thank y'all.
Audio production.
Boy, yeah. 17:30, I'm like, hey, what's up? Since your